Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's get a look at some of the stocks on the move. Today, I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Scarlett Fu. We're joined by Bloomberg's Denitsa Sokova. Denitsa, what are you looking at today?
Let's start with Monday.com, which is definitely not green today. Slumped as much as 20% in earlier trading. Now it's down about 16%. The ticker is MNDY. Cloud-based software company posted better than expected third quarter earnings. The number that seems to be disappointing for investors is their revenue forecast. It's about $329 billion, which is lower than what analysts were expected. And we're seeing quite the reaction considering the rest of the earnings report wasn't that bad. This has happened before. We had a similar situation in August. A weak third quarter outlook overshadowed the rest of the report. This is, of course, one of the pandemic favorites. This company was very popular. They do those work operating systems, which when everyone was working remotely, they made a lot of sense. And they've been trying to release a lot of AI features and things to kind of boost the proposal. But that hasn't helped investors. The company is down 33% year to date. And BI is saying after a report that the outlook indicates moderating growth and rising competition. So really, really tough day for one of the pandemic favorites.
Yeah, just saying AI in your earnings statement no longer is a guarantee for a bump in your share price the way it was a few quarters ago. Remember when crypto was like the magic word that everyone needed to say?
That's true. Yeah.
Let's talk about United Airlines.
Yeah, United Airlines was having a great day in earlier trading, but just it's a good proxy of how volatile the negotiations are. And obviously, there are a lot of things going on with holiday travel, weather in Chicago. And airlines have had a pretty bad year. United Airlines is flat on the year. It was up 2%, and now it's actually in the red. Of course, we are getting closer to a resolution in the record-breaking U.S. government shutdown. And there is some optimism there. And obviously, the airlines were rallying on that. But that said, things are not looking well. Now, obviously, there has been a 10% capacity cut in December. Jefferies estimates that that's about 6% reduction for American, Delta, 6% for United. So obviously, airlines have been suffering from that. Of course, government-funded travel is on pause for many of the employees. That's also weighing on travel. And we were just about to see some optimism with things getting resolved. And this was kind of one of the sectors bringing the indices up. But it's not holding for now. Maybe once we have more clarity, we'll get back to rallying.
TreeHouse.
What
is TreeHouse?
So I was Googling. They have pickles, they have coffee, they have all those brands.
Food company,
but they create them. Yeah, they create them. But for example, they're sold in Walmart and things like that. So the European buyout firm Investindustrial has agreed to buy TreeHouse Food. It's a private label food manufacturer for about $3 billion, including that. Wow. The ticker is THS. The stock is up about 24% now. Shares in TreeHouse rose as much as 44% in pre-market trading. The company will pay $22.50 for the company. And this is actually a 38% premium to the closing price in September. So when the rumors of that deal kind of started circulating. So clearly, much bigger premium for investors, and investors are pretty excited.
Good job.
Private label food is big right now.
It's huge.
Yep. I've been doing a lot more of it. Like I never did it in my life until maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
And have you noticed a difference?
In cost, yes.
Right, in cost. But how about in taste or just in preference?
For most things, no. For some things like, what was it recently? We decided, peanuts. Got to go back to Planters.
Okay. So not everything can be private label, but for the most part.
Yeah. For a lot of things, it's working well.
Absolutely.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.